Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. I am doing a Boxy Charm unboxing. So for any of you who have not been exposed to Boxy Charm or were wondering about it, I will kind of just go over a basic idea of what you'll get and kind of a first impressions idea. This is just the base box. They do come in 3 levels. I think there is a base, a premium, and then I believe a luxe box. I'm not sure the cost difference of each, but I do believe the base box is about $27.99 a month, and it says that you will get up to $200 worth of products, and I think, don't quote me on that, but I believe it guarantees you at least like $125 worth of products. So just to kind of open it up, comes in a box like this, Boxy Charm. And there'll be 5 products, 5 full-size products. So these aren't like, if you've had Ipsy, I'm not sure what Ipsy's like now, but I used to be subscribed to Ipsy, and it was a lot of like little travel size things and different things. These are all full-size products. You do get 5 full-size products. And you also, prior to the month, you get to choose one of your products out of like a 3-choice option or a 2-choice option. So you do know at least one option that you will get. They'll give you a couple or 3 choices, and you can pick one out of those. So you kind of at least get some sort of say in it. Also, when you sign up, they do have you fill out a questionnaire about your beauty goals, joys, likes, color schemes, tones, all of that kind of stuff. And allegedly they try to match your box to you. I don't know how accurate that really is, or if that's more for show, but it does ask you questions like, do you prefer skincare more than makeup? Are you fair? So, but I've had, where I say I don't wear red, and I've gotten super red lipsticks before, so I don't know how much they take that into account. But they say they do. So there's that. It comes with a little card as well. Usually the card will tell you what's in your Boxy Charm. This one is a little different. It doesn't say, it says, epic news is coming. We've got something epic in the works. Can't wait to tell you. Follow us on Instagram at Boxy Charm for the biggest news of the year. So that's a little bit different than normal. Normally it will come with a card that explains what each of the items is, and what their actual price is, the ingredients, how to use it, all that kind of good stuff. So I don't know if mine was just forgotten in here this time, or it's in lieu of this, and this isn't something that opens. I'm gonna make sure it's not in my paper. It's not. So I don't know if they just forgot mine this time, or it wasn't included this time because they sent this big news coming thing. But typically any other time I've gotten a Boxy Charm, I've gotten that, and it's included the original price of the item, so you can see how much it would cost you if you bought it at retail, the ingredients of the product, I believe, and it may also tell you the directions. I'm not 100% on that. I'd have to go back to look. But just to kind of go through what we got this month, I got this BDB Billion Dollar Brows Brow Conditioner. It says conditions your brows by night and day. So hopefully you can see that. And well, of course, I'll try to take it out of the box if I can here. And you'll have to forgive me because I'm just kind of ripping at things here. So, but it looks like, whoops, like that. So I'm assuming, and again, I don't have all of the information here, but it says directions can be worn by day under your favorite brow makeup for a priming effect, or worn alone at night to help nourish your brows while you sleep. So apparently it's like a conditioning, nourishing brow product, maybe for those who have thinning brows, or you can wear it during the day. I don't know if it's supposed to help control the brow or just be a conditioner. Didn't really specify that. But certainly you can always go on the website and look up more information, or you can simply Google it, and it will tell you that. I got a Tarte palette, very, very neutral tones. Now, in fairness, I do put that I like neutral or warm tones on my little questionnaire. So that is in my range or in my line. So I don't know, again, if that's just a coincidence, what they had in stock, or because of my favorite color choices. But it looks like that, as you can see. And if you are familiar with Tarte products at all, I'll just swatch a couple of these and see. I'll do a couple mattes and a shimmer just to see here. So we have a matte, and a shimmer, just to see. I mean, nothing super outrageous, nothing super wild, basic Tarte shadow palette looks like. I'm trying to see if there's anything. It does have all the information on the back, just like a normal Tarte palette. So I'm not seeing anything that's, just trying to see if it said, this one does say made in Taiwan. So I know for some people, they want to know, you know, if it's made in the US, made overseas, that kind of thing. So this one does say made in Taiwan, just in case you were interested in where it was made. This, I believe, was what I picked, but don't quote me on that because you pick it the month ahead, so I can't remember. But I think this is what I picked for my choice of what I wanted in my box. And it's the Perricone MD, which I love Perricone products. I use the moisturizer, I use the serum, I use all of those for my face. I love them. And this is the Perricone MD Vitamin C Ester Brightening Citrus Brightening Cleanser. So I typically use the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Cleanser, but I'm excited to try this because I do love Perricone products. I love citrusy products in the shower that, you know, wake yourself up kind of smell, especially in mornings. So I'm hoping that this will be something that I can really like, and it is a nice size, and Perricone products are fairly expensive at retail if you've ever bought any. It doesn't have an overwhelming scent, like a light orange scent to me, personally. So I think I will really enjoy that product. Trying to see what the consistency might be here a little bit. It's a jelly looking, like a gel, clear gel it looks like to me. And then we have a Prime Collagen, and the brand on this is Toy Factory, and that is a brand I've never heard of before in my life. But again, you know, I think if you go to their website or if you were to Google it, you could certainly get any information you wanted about any of these products, see the cost, you know, see what the details are, probably find a ton of reviews on it, and see, you know, what people say about it, certainly. But we'll at least take a look at it and see. And it does say that this is a hyaluronic and collagen makeup primer. So I would assume this is supposed to be like good for your skin as well as being a good makeup primer, like a 2-for-1 kind of dealio there. Rather than just like some of the primers that clog your pores and, you know, have a lot of silicone in them. I know a lot of people complain that those break them out or clog their pores, things like that. I would assume anything with collagen in it should, I mean, I would assume hyaluronic and collagen, you see that in all your skincare products as being touted fantastic for your skin. So I would imagine that that is, let me just get a little bit on my finger here to see. So I don't know if you can, it's just kind of like a little light, and it's a really, really lightweight feeling. Doesn't feel silicone-y. Not much of a smell. I'm a little stopped up, but it almost smells like candy in here, but when you rub it in, I smell no smell at all. But it kind of texture-wise reminds me of the Pore Professional Primer by Benefit. Because it's not like a thick silicone-y primer, it just kind of rubs right in. It's almost like it's not there. Like feels like nothing's there. So I like that for sure, because that's one of my favorite, especially on-the-go primers. So if you're interested in that kind of primer, for sure. And then the last thing I got, just throw it in here, not even telling you. It looks like it says Micho Beauty. Again, not a brand I'm familiar with, but I love to try new things. Lip Shine Sheer Lip Balm. And I love lip balms. I don't care if it's a color I hate. I will sleep in it or wear it around the house if it's a good balm. This one is kind of a brownish color, and I do love brown colors, so we'll kind of put it on here. It's very, very, very lightly tinted. I don't even know if you can hardly see it. Very lightly tinted, so I'll try And I'm just like, it does have a very nice, lightweight, balmy feel. Kind of reminds me of the NARS balms that, I'm trying to think of what the name is from those, but you know what I'm talking about, like the NARS balms that are in the square tubes, kind of like that. So it kind of reminds me of that, but the color is very, very light. I don't, you know, I'm not seeing much color to it. It's not a much color payoff that you're going to get out of it, but it is a nice balmy feel. So I think you would enjoy it if you're just looking for something that's like a no makeup, balmy type feel. But again, you know, these are nice full-size products. I would have to imagine, and again, I didn't get the little card this time. They either forgot it or it just wasn't in this one because they sent this other card about big news coming. But I would have to imagine that this Perricone MD cleanser alone, just from knowing the cost of Perricone products in general, was worth the $27.99 that I spent, probably maybe even almost times two, just because these are typically pricier products, honestly. This I will use, even if I, like I said, even if I just use it as a general balm around the house, because I constantly have to have a balm on my lips. As far as a brow conditioner, I have never used a brow conditioner in my life. I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest with you. I think what I'll do is I'll try it this evening, because it says you can use it while you sleep to help nourish your brows. And I do have, I have to always put a brow on a little bit here because I have a scar where I'm like kind of missing some hair on this brow. I have crappy brows anyways, frankly, but so I might try to see. I mean, obviously it's not going to cause hair to grow where there's a scar, but if I can fluff up the rest of them, maybe that will help me make my brows in general look a little bit better. So might as well give that a try. And then this Toy Factory primer, I do like the feeling of it. Like I said, it's very much like that Professional by Benefit, where it kind of rubs in. It's very smooth, almost like there's nothing there. You don't have that heavy silicone feel. I don't feel like it's something that's going to clog my pores or cause me to get breakouts or anything like that. Could be wrong, of course, but I don't feel like that. And if it is collagen and hyaluronic infused, then those are supposed to be good for your skin. So if it works for wrinkles too, bonus. But again, the best part of this to me, and you know, this is a palette that I have a million times over, these colors, frankly, and not necessarily a palette I love. I will probably gift this to someone, but I certainly feel like I got my money's worth out of the rest of this stuff. Like I said, there's always one item in there that I feel like I get my money's worth out of just from that item, and then anything else is just extra. My favorite part though about this whole concept is I feel like I'm getting a gift each month, but also like a gift to myself. It's a surprise because you don't know what you're getting, and I enjoy that. I enjoy busting it open every time it comes in the mail. It's kind of like, oh good, it's here, what did I get? Because you know, you do know one item that you're getting if you choose that. They also do give you the option of picking Surprise Me, if you really like that, but I do like to at least know if there's one item that I want to get, that I can get that if it's an option. But other than that, you know, it's the idea that you get to try a lot of new things, because I have found so many new products that I really enjoy through this box that I normally would never have spent the money to get. For example, that Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. I love that cleanser. Never would have bought that because of the price on my own, or even found it probably. But it was in a Boxy Charm box and I got it and I enjoyed it and I loved it. And so I actually went on there during their drop shop and ordered it, which leads me to another mention. If you are a member of Boxy Charm, every month during the month, they have what they call a drop shop, and any products that they have left over that they didn't put in boxes or people didn't have, I guess, they're leftovers, that didn't go out in boxes, you can buy for up to 80% off. So a lot of these products, if you really enjoy it, like the eyebrow pencil that I bought, which is a Marc Jacobs, or got in the Boxy Charm, it's my favorite eyebrow pencil now. Again, a product I never would have found had I not gotten the Boxy Charm, but I was able to go back on there and purchase it during drop shop, a spare, for a fraction, like literally, I think it's almost like a $40 original price, and I was able to get it for like $8 or something. So if you do find a product that you really enjoy, you can potentially, if it's still available and if they do have any left, at Drop Shop Time, which is once a month and you get a notice of that. If you're a member, you can potentially buy extras or more if it's something you really enjoy for a really, really, really good savings. So that's another added bonus to the program. So, you know, if you have items, like if I really, really do end up loving this, you know, this may be on there for, you know, 50 or 60% off what I'd have to pay for it in a store. Well, and then that alone may be worth just being a member of the Boxy Charm click. So anyway, my take on it is I have done several boxes. I've done Ipsy. I've done, it's been a while, but I've done a few different ones. I've done Allure. I've done a couple different ones throughout the years, and Boxy Charm I've done for a couple years now, and it's by far my favorite. I do like getting full price or full size products, and then being able, especially when I find one I really enjoy, being able to have the opportunity, potentially anyway, to buy it for a really, really, really deep discount later the next month or going into the next month. And again, not all the items are still available. A lot of them are sold out or they used them all in the boxes. So it's not the case with every item, but a lot of them, they are. So that's a really good option and really good savings there if you find things that you enjoy. So I do enjoy Boxy Charm. I do think it's a really good deal. I enjoy being able to have my own little treat to myself every month. I do love the surprise, what's in it. That's exciting for me. So I will go ahead and link down below. I have, they send, you know, you can send your little referral code or whatever down below. I don't have any kickback. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. They don't know who I even am other than to send me my thing when I pay for it. And I don't think I get anything, but I might get some points for like some discount on something someday if you were to use the link. But anyway, I will stick it in down below should you want to link to it and at least take a look at their website. And also, I just wanted to mention, totally unrelated to the Boxy Charm, I do have another page on YouTube, The Real Tea Tarot. So if any of you or your friends enjoy watching tarot readings whatsoever, please do check that page out. I am trying to grow that page, and it's fun. Little page if you like tarot readings and things like that, and check that out. And if you enjoy it, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But otherwise, I hope this gave you some insight into the Boxy Charm world. I hope that you maybe saw kind of what you get or what you could expect to get. I hope it lets you know kind of the price versus what you get, so you can kind of see. And again, there are two other tiers. There is a premium tier and a luxe tier, and I think the luxe tier is something like you get up to $450 worth of products, but I do believe it's like almost, I think you pay the base rate plus like 30 something dollars more, so you're paying like 50 something dollars or $60 a month. So even though you're getting a ton of products, you know, you're spending quite a bit more money to get it. And for me, it just wasn't, you know, I don't want to risk that much for me, because, you know, it's fine if for me, if I'm only spending 27 bucks, because almost every time, at least one of the items in here I really enjoy is going to cost me that much. So I'm not risking too much. But when you start spending $60+ in my personal opinion, you better like 2 or 3 of the products, or they better be, the one you really like better be really expensive to make it worth it. So that's kind of something to keep in mind. But all the prices and all of that good stuff are on there. And I do believe there's always, when you first sign up, like a special gift you get, probably $10 off. There's always like little specials for your very first time of signing up if you haven't. So those are things to keep in mind, but just wanted to kind of go over this, let you know I was excited because mine came in today and I thought I would show it to you for anybody who might be interested. And I will of course be trying all these out. So if there's anything in here that you want to know further review on later, like after I've actually had a chance to use it, you know, did it work? Was it worth it? Would you pay X amount for it? Do let me know. I'd be more than happy to let you know once I've had a chance to use them a little bit. Like I said, this is a first impression situation. So you're seeing what I'm seeing as soon as I'm seeing it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you do enjoy tarot, hit me up at The Real Tea Tarot on my other channel, and like, subscribe, share on there too. Otherwise, I hope you will check out the Boxy Charm site and see if it's something you like. If not, then you can always make a hard pass. Otherwise, have a great night. Good to see you guys. Bye.